This week's cold case is on William Underhill. William Underhill, better known as Bill, disappeared March of 1969 from St. Paul, Minnesota. But as always, let's rewind in time and see what was happening in 1969. Richard Nixon was our 37th president. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid was the #1 movie in 1969. Sugar Sugar by the Archies was the #1 song in 1969. Many men 18 and up are also getting drafted to the Vietnam War, which leads us to Bill Underhill. Bill Underhill disappeared in March of 1969. He was 20 years old, he was 6'2" and weighed 175 pounds. He had brown hair and hazel eyes. Bill was a student at the University of Minnesota in March of 1969. We're not quite sure of the exact date Bill disappeared, however, we know his parents filed a missing persons report on March 10, 1969. We also know that on the night Bill disappeared, he had studied that day and then had a test, and after his test he went to a party in an apartment near 14th Avenue and 5th Street in St. Paul, near the university. Many of his friends recounted conversations from that night which were mainly about the war. Bill's draft physical was scheduled that month. Friends remember later looking for Bill, for which they couldn't find him. They figured he had left to go home. Little did they know that would be the last time Bill was seen. Sometime between 9 and 11 p.m., Bill placed a call to his girlfriend and told her, "I'm going away, I gotta go, and I hope that you'll always be the good person you are." He would not tell her where he was. Days later, a friend brought Bill's jacket, which still had his wallet in the pocket, to his parents' house. He had left the jacket at the party. Friends also started to call his home looking for him, and this is when everyone realized he was missing and his parents called the police. The police at the time didn't actively look for him. They said more than likely Bill was trying to get out of being drafted, but according to family, Bill's draft number was high and was unlikely to have been called. Bill's social security number has never been used. His bank account eventually deactivated, never being touched, and an uncashed check still sat in his room, never to be cashed. Bill's sister Mary still looks for him. She made a Facebook page which will be linked in the description on YouTube. She also hired PIs to help look for Bill. Sadly, his parents passed away never knowing what happened. What do you think happened to Bill? Do you think he hid from the war, took his own life, or someone else took him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Bill's case remains unsolved. Bill would now be 75 years old, and this is an age progression photo of what is believed he would look like now. If anyone has any information about Bill, please call the St. Paul Police Department at 651-291-1111.